Hidden away inside a computer exists another world. Its creator designed it for games. But it became so much more.
Okay. If you think that the animation style and the story, the complex story that tells,
you think that
to,
those were reasons for it to be canceled?
Right. Maybe
I
led to
don't know.
the young audience not being.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. You know, I have no insights of what the decision making was at Disney. Why they did. First of all, I don't. Honestly, I don't think the Disney Channel I was on. What was it? Dimension.
Disney XD.
XT. Right. I'm not quite sure if that was the right channel for it. I think it was a bit too sophisticated. You know, it had a lot of adult themes in it that I don't think it was the right channel. You know, you certainly it just didn't fit in your 3 o'clock afternoon lineup. And I don't think Disney knew quite what to do with it either. You know, they put new episodes up at 12 at midnight on Sunday, and that means nobody's gonna watch it. You know, I still meet people on the street that had never heard of the show, which is a shame. So I think it probably should have aired on Disney. The main Disney channel, or even something like the Sci-Fi Channel. I think that would have been a great home for it. You know, and even ABC on the evening lineup. I think it was it was sophisticated enough to be well received in that area. So it's I don't know. I don't know what the reasons were. You know, I never had any feedback from anybody. Nobody tells me nothing. You know, as you know, there was a movie in the working.
Yes, I was going to ask you.
And that was meant to be the transition between season 1 and season 2. And at the time, that was still going forward. And then we didn't hear anything back, and then it didn't hear anything back for a long time, and we kind of figured it just went away. I mean, it never was officially canceled, but it just took so long that it kind of fizzled out at the time, and we kind of assumed that it wasn't going to come back. So, yeah, no, we were set. We were all excited to go into season 2. I mean, there were some spectacular ideas. You know, places you had never seen before, places that were familiar. There was some great stuff going on. It's a shame that it didn't come back.
Yeah. Well, about that movie, a few months ago, nobody knew about that project. I mean, no one.
Right.
It was revealed by Bill Wolkoff. Bill Wolkoff revealed on Twitter that there was a movie.
Yeah, I was actually quite surprised that he did that. You know, I mean,
yeah, everyone.
You know, non-disclosure agreements don't expire, so it's. So I don't know. I kind of got cocky and posted that picture, and you know, so far nobody has said anything. So,
right. Yes. I guess
whoever is gonna see this interview is gonna, you know, get reminded of it. But you know, hopefully we're gonna be okay.
Yes, I guess you can talk about it that much, but how far long was the development? I mean, how far was?
Well, to my knowledge, we had the script for that movie. I think they were working on the story arc for the second season. That was in development, and we had the script for the movie, and I boarded about half of it, and that's basically, you know, where we ended it. Yeah,
just that.
Yeah. That's just like that, you know. Yeah, and it just never got. There was no plan for picking it up, and we just kept hearing nothing, so it just went away. Yeah, but this is not unusual, you know.
Yeah, so
I mean, it's a project based environment, and things are always there's always a chance that your project you're working on just goes away for whatever reason.
it happens. Yes. Well, I have to thank you for sharing that art.
Oh,
obviously, yeah.
Sure.
I mean, it's the only, the only look we have from the movie, beside that script page that we shared.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, Daft Punk no longer exists, so that kind of took care of itself anyway, even if it gets picked up.
Yes. What was it like working on the series, and did you already have any idea of what the story would be in season 2?
Yes. Well, as I mentioned before, working on the series was a lot of fun. We had a good amount for each episode to work on. We were a team of 2. I was teamed up with another great board artist, Sean Song. So we each take a half of the half-hour show, and we had a good amount of time to really figure out what was the visuals, what we needed to tell the story. And there was a lot of good communication between ourselves and the director, and so it was a great work environment. Really look back fondly on that. And did we know the story arc for season 2? Yes, some of it, and of course I cannot divulge that, but at least the first half we sort of had figured out. But it would have gone to places familiar and unfamiliar. I think that's all I can say. And we would have seen some good. There would have been some great surprises in there.